Greetings, mortals. I am Warevo, and today we're going to be starting a new series called. What did we agree to call this?
Storming Camelot.
Storming Camelot. And I am here with my good buddies.
Hey, I'm Nick.
And I'm Zach.
What's up?
So,
Today we are going to be discussing the abomination that is Snow White and the Seven Addicts.
That's pretty accurate.
yeah, that is pretty accurate.
So, a while back, I made a promise to my YouTube community, before this channel even started, that I would do a review of Snow White, and now I am finally carrying through on that promise. Me and the boys here watched Snow White, what was it, about a month ago?
About like a month and a half to 2 months ago. It's been a wild month.
Yeah. And I wanted to wait to do this until after all the stigma behind the movie died off. Because the movie came out back in March, and it was kind of a big deal where everyone loved to hate it. I wanted to wait, and I wanted to give it a fresh perspective without all of the negative publicity and all that. So, who wants to start us off?
I just have to say that thunderstorm in the background was pretty great then.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard it on audio, but there's a lightning strike right whenever he said that.
Without the stigma, and it was like boom!
Alright, so where do you want to start? I mean, I'm
Do
good.
we want to start from the beginning, or do we want to say our synopsis on the idea?
Because I'll synopsis all day long.
Well, why don't we each pose a topic and take turns?
Alright.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with the generalized idea, which I know is a synopsis, but it works. There's a few things I gathered from this movie, and the first thing I immediately, well, not immediately, but I thought about once we got to the end of it, was it felt like I was bungee jumping into the uncanny valley throughout the movie. It was just like, oh, this part's pretty chill. I kind of like, and then I was like, nope, we're watching a crap film. No, why am I watching this? And then went back to normal. And it was just really a weird feeling to be like, okay, how is this movie good and bad at the same time? And it kind of equaled out to be bad, but we'll get more on that later.
And in true Disney fashion, you get good love songs, but it feels like something that they've already done before in like Tangled or some other love story. They just repurposed it.
Don't get me wrong, the love songs were good, they just felt empty at points.
I feel forced is a better word.
Forced, empty, same idea.
Now, speaking of, let's talk about the music.
Okay.
It's kind of been a kind of a point between us where we love and hate the music.
Mm-hmm.
My personal favorite, my guilty pleasure is the hi ho and dig 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 numbers.
That's fair. Guilty pleasure is correct though, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it just kind of felt like those numbers to me. I've watched other videos in the past, and it just felt like musically, you're taking away from the original song. And my brother here, Zach, could get more into that, but it just felt kind of compared to the love songs and the primary, I guess, central song, which was at the beginning. And it just had a different feel to it. Like it didn't feel like the same movie to me as well. What's your thoughts, Bo?
It kind of felt like the movie was segmented. Like they could have done a better series than a movie with the way that each act was coming together.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah,
ever
that's
heard
fair.
the? You guys ever heard the concept of scrapbooking in films?
Yeah.
That is one of Disney's favorite things to do, and it often leads to a lot of reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery.
That's a
Haven't seen that one, but
I-
that
I-
sounds about
I
right.
haven't seen it, but I'm more upset about that movie about the way they completely reread it from the book. Like,
Or the comic.
or the comic. I really love Indiana Jones for its, putting it blatantly, Christian tones. And they just like completely took that away in the Disney-fied version in the newer film. Which bothers me. But going
Well-
back to Snow White.
Well, you have to remember again, it's Disney.
Yeah.
But with Snow White, the music in many places was good, but I think personally the most powerful number in the whole thing had to have been Gal Gadot's number as the Evil Queen.
Because she absolutely loved doing it.
She did do
could
very
tell.
well in that. Like she loved acting that film. I think she was the best actress because of it too.
Yeah. Transitioning onto the characters, Gal Gadot and Dopey stole the whole movie.
That's true. Though Dopey still felt CGI monsterish.
Well, all 7 of the dwarves were. I've taken to calling it Snow White and the 7 Uncanny Valleys.
Which fits.
Yes.
Or if you want to call them Snow White and the seven inbred rednecks.
Can I get into a side quest here?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Let's go back to Lord of the Rings.
Oh boy.
Wait, I mean, you go back to early 2000s, we have all of this supposedly older CGI that's not good, quote unquote. And yet it's so much better than what we have now with Disney and Marvel and everything else. Sure, Marvel keeps getting awards for this, but I mean, just look at Lord of the Rings, watch it for once if you haven't, and be like, okay, yeah, this is beautiful, you know?
Or,
And there's actually care in it.
or the older Star Wars, like the
Yeah.
prequels, or even the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Of what
or
they
if you-
had to do with back in the 70s to 80s.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go into the late 80s, early to mid 90s, you Transformers fans from back then will remember the show Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Beast Wars and its sister show Reboot, both made by the same company. I think Reboot came first. Both used an, at the time, experimental type of CGI.
Mm.
And you could tell it was experimental, but it was still amazing what they did with it.
Mm-hmm.
Even those shows, the CGI in those shows, as campy as it was better than what they did with the god awful dwarves.
It's like, what's that movie we saw recently that had horrible CGI but it just like fit? Gosh, there's one that had like very campy CGI and it just felt like, oh, this is amazing for what it is. I forget that there's a few out there that the CGI can be bad and it fits the idea, you know? But whenever you're making something like Snow White, and here we are, back to Storm and Camelot, you're making something like Snow White, the CGI has to be good. I remember the first few seconds of the film before the film even started, okay? We have the intro scene of going to Cinderella's castle. And that CGI was beautiful, breathtaking even. Then we have the random critters running across the pages and opening the book. Again,
Okay.
CGI was decent. And then as the movie progresses, the CGI gets worse and worse and worse. It just, comparing it simply, you take two movies that came out relatively around the same time with Snow White, and then you compare that to Wild Robot. There's like such a difference
in tone and
in tone, focus, animation
slash CGI,
artistic feel. Like everything is complete opposite. Does that make Snow White bad? Yes. Does it mean it deserved as much hate as it did? Maybe. We don't know.
Well, I'll get to that. I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Cool.
You leave that to me.
I got you.
Cool,
I got
cool.
you. Sorry, Jay.
Yeah, I feel like as far as the CGI, it did absolutely start off beautiful. But as soon as the dwarves were introduced, it took a dump in the toilet.
Oh, the dwarfs look like dumps in toilets.
Dang.
That was
Not true.
That was mostly a joke, but also accurate. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate dumping on a film knowing how much it costs, but also I live in Florida and have a, ultimate disdain for Disney. So,
I mean, you're in good company. Most of the group that I'm a part of hates Disney with a passion.
hey,
One percentage for president.
okay,
But, yeah. But yeah, the CGI for Snow White, it felt like they took Toy Story, stuck it in a blender with Shrek, ate it, pooped it out, and then put what was left on a silver platter.
Not even a silver platter. Like the amount of like hate marketing towards this, it was much more of like how do I describe this? A enchanted wooden platter with a lot of slivers.
Yeah.
A trough more.
A trough.
Yeah.
A trough would work.
I mean, let's be honest. When you watch the trailer, and what was the name of that channel? Chat Music.
Okay, yeah.
When
yeah.
Chat Music makes 4 music videos, I kid you not, 4 music videos
Which were better than the actual movie.
Yes.
based solely on the comments from the trailer alone. And every single one of them, not one of the comments is used more than once. You know you've royally screwed up.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, that was your intention, in which case you are royally screwed up.
So I remember in the Chat Music video, one phrase stuck out, and it was what one commenter said. I love how Disney just completely destroyed everything, so that way we could have great chats. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, let's waste billions of dollars for hilarity about a messed up movie.
And yes, the comments section of the Snow White trailer was more entertaining than the movie itself.
It's unfortunately true. They keep saying we just read the comments. Not true, by the way, but we should have.
Yeah, it would have saved my last brain cell from burning out.
Now he's only to $0.25 billion. So
Yeah,
pray for him. Pray
Yeah.
for him.
hey, he needs more quarters to make $1 print. So.
Well, let's just say I'm a few cells shy of a full brain.
Well, that's because your brain is inflated. I'm sorry, that's a joke. It's not true.
Are you saying that he has a big head? Is that
No.
what you're trying to
I
say?
was
No,
making
that
a
would
joke
be-
on inflation. Yo.
That would be ego. That would
Yeah,
be an
yeah,
inflated ego.
Yeah.
I am not Seto Kaiba.
Hot take. Another questionable character from Disney. But anyway, going back to Marvel. But anyway,
Ego.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Seto Kaiba is Yu-Gi-Oh, but still.
Oh no, I was talking about ego.
Ah.
the planet, the dad of Star-Lord.
I think that's when we should have seen Marvel falling apart. But getting back to Snow White.
Yeah.
Storming Camelot.
What would you guys say would be your favorite part of the movie?
The beginning with the animals running across the page.
Yeah.
And the introduction. Like, the animation in the first, I don't know, 5-10 minutes was beautiful. Even the storyline in the first, I don't know, 15 minutes was beautiful. I know there's a lot of arguments about her being born in a snowstorm and all that stuff. But you know, it was a good storyline at the beginning, and then they just like drove the train off the tracks. And
at 100 miles per hour.
At 100 miles per hour.
Into a desert ravine.
You know, they pulled to Ohio, and it just like tipped over, and the whole city had to evacuate. It was like...
Wow, it just reminded me of, like 10 years ago.
That was a deep cut, I know.
Are you sure you're not talking about Detroit?
Also true, but...
Or Flint.
Flint, yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Being part Michigander, God bless Flint, it needs it, but anyway.
I think, hot take, my favorite part of the movie was when, honestly, the moment when the evil queen was killed. Peter Dinklage stole the ending, and it was hilarious.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I have very little respect left for Peter Dinklage after the comments he made that resulted in the CGI dwarves. But that was absolutely his best moment on screen.
It was comedy gold.
It was.
Yeah.
And you really never really got to meet the Bowmaster.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, he made one good shot. Like
good shot.
I wanted to see this guy with a crossbow, like, destroy armies, okay? Like, conquer worlds. No, it's just one shot.
Just one good shot.
Just one good
yes,
shot.
it was a good shot, but...
It was a really good shot, but it felt like... I don't know, it felt like a Monty Python level cop-out.
Yeah, that's
Little.
That's
Yeah.
saying something.
Yeah, exactly.
There are some who call me Tim. Actually, fun fact: somewhere in our community, there is a guy by the name of Tim the Enchanter. So
Nice.
Interesting.
Nice.
but what about you? You got any?
My favorite part? My favorite part would probably be, yes, it was cheesy, but the song, if it was in a different movie, if you get what I mean.
Which song? Because
the love song.
Oh
If
yeah.
it was in a different movie.
Oh yeah.
that was a beautiful love song.
It was.
Yeah.
It
And,
didn't. It
the
felt like it
lights.
didn't belong in that moment.
The lights remind me so much of Tangled, and Tangled is one of my favorite quote-unquote Disney princess movies.
It's like somehow they combined Tangled with Owl City, and it was kind of nice actually. And then you remembered you were watching the worst movie on the planet, and
And then you bumped me back into Uncanny Valley.
Not the worst movie.
okay, fair. One of the
One
worst
of
movies.
yes. I mean, as far as Disney movies go, yes, it is the worst thing they have ever put out, bar none. But
It's not the 1960s or 70s Mario movie. Fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't even thinking that. I
How
was
do you
thinking.
rank it between Black Cauldron, though?
I've never seen Black Cauldron.
I haven't either.
I've
heard
I
things
would-
about it, but...
I've been comparing it to the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Okay, yeah, that's a good comparison because
yeah.
I have actually seen
True.
80% of that.
I've
Skip the
seen-
weird parts.
I suffered through the whole thing.
Oh, you
Now,
need,
the
you
way
need,
I
you need
did
prayer,
it.
man.
Prayer, man.
Now, the way I did it, I watched an hour of it, walked away, came back literally a year later and watched the rest of it. That's the only way I was able to make it through it.
This kind of reminds me. Every time I hear Star Wars special, I immediately get brought back to like Weird Al Yankovic. Okay, and the White and Dirty with the paper bag Star Wars special like VHS tape. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or his parody of his parody of
The Phantom Menace.
yeah.
Yeah.
As a nerd, it's accurate. Okay. Like,
Yep. We're all nerds here. We can open up about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm proud of my nerdship.
my nerdom is great, and I'm strong in the nerd.
The nerd is strong with this one.
Yes.
So, memes, jokes,
So.
laughs at the expense of the movie.
I think 90% of the jokes were like some of the ones from the chat music. Like we just repeated
Yeah.
those. Like the Lloyd Farquaad joke is a classic. I
And
mean,
It is.
And
if
it
you don't
fits.
if you don't make one, you're missing out on this film. I highly recommend that everybody, if you're gonna watch this film, just riff tracks it. Like
Yeah.
you gotta eat.
You have to do it to keep your sanity. And
Yeah.
like, that's-
I very much understand Mystery Science Theater 3000 now because I guess we're advanced as a society, and we are watching films to dump on them.
I mean, let's be
What do you
honest.
mean critique?
Let's
This one
be-
deserved a good dumping, and
Okay.
Let's be honest. Anyone who is watching this movie doesn't have any sanity to begin with. They have no sanity if they're watching this movie.
That's true. I lost
Makes-
that a long time ago.
I never had any. Sanity? What is this fictional
I
thing
have
of which
maybe
you speak?
1 or 2 marbles, and I plan to play them in the middle of the street sometime.
Is that a town in Sanity? Is that what people keep on telling me?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I just hope Sanity isn't like in the middle of like I don't know, Nowhereville, some state I don't like, California, I guess.
Or nowhere, Kansas.
Yeah, Nowhere, Kansas. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog reference.
That's a blast from the past.
Yep. It's funny how ironic it is that there are some times when I would rather watch the Star Wars Holiday Special, and then there are some parts in this movie where I'm actually happy to be watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely bungee jumping. It's
If what they should have done is made it a what's that one that had the Princess Bride? It should have been more like a Princess Bride than a Disney decom.
I'm just saying, if they would have, here's my thing. If you're gonna remake a movie, you only have 2 options to me. Either 1, stay faithful to original as much as possible, kind of like what How to Train Your Dragon did.
Yeah.
Or B, dunk on it so hard it's funny. Like, if anyone remembers Georgia Jungle back in the day, it's a classic. Georgia Jungle was so good at like completely obliterating Tarzan, and it was just it was amazing.
It was.
Like, if they would have made like a Snow White rebooted and like done that with Snow White, I would have been happy to go watch it and be like, hey, this is a comedy action film with Snow White defeating her enemies. Like, it sounds great.
I mean,
Just
let's-
imagine Peter Dinklage biting someone's ankle. It would be
or like that scene in Bedtime Story where the dwarf comes in and kicks Adam Sandler in the knee.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tall people suck.
Yeah, like if you see Peter Dinklage in a battle, like a Lord of the Rings style battle, it's just gonna be funny no matter what. That's why the Hobbits are great, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were actually courageous and not funny, except for every once in a while.
Yeah.
Full of a took, but
I think one of the biggest things that made the movie watchable was, ironically, Disney's response to all the negative feedback.
yeah, they just let it go.
Is in the early days, Rachel Zegler, the actress who plays Snow White, she said that there is going to be no true love's kiss, and Snow White don't need no man. We might even cut out.
Yeah.
We might even
Which is
cut out
quoted
the.
so often now. The weird joke is a thing.
It is
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah. Oh, we might even cut out all of Jonathan's scenes. The fan base hated on that so much. I feel like Disney on purpose added the love scene, all the love scenes, the obligatory love musical number,
Mm-hmm.
and the true love's kiss scene as a middle finger to her specifically.
Well, I mean, you can tell when you're watching the film, Zegler is almost disgusted by kissing her like true love.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you watch it closely, the guy's like, "This is awesome. I'm kissing Zegler," and Zegler's like, "I hate this. This is the worst moment of my life."
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Disney said, "Oh, so that's how you feel? Okay, we're gonna do all these things that you said we're not gonna do,
I'm just
and you're gonna do it."
I'm imagining the director in the background being like, "Okay, you weren't loving enough towards him. Let's do it again." So they have to do like 200 takes to be like, "Okay, that's close enough. I know you still hate him, but
Now you don't have enough feeling, so you need to watch Bluey again, then come back to me.
yeah, the only thing Disney does right because it's a different studio."
Yeah. I mean, if you guys haven't watched Bluey yet, by all means do.
Go watch Bluey. Get Surfshark. Go to ABC TV in Australia and actually watch real Bluey. Okay. Because you're missing out if you're watching it on Disney, and Disney doesn't need the money.
Yeah, Disney's, I've mentioned to several people, Disney's not getting 1 more cent from me. Not one.
They are from us, but only because we like Star Wars too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my Star Wars over there on my shelf.
That's fair. That's fair.
But final thoughts and conclusions.
I would like to say Disney as a brand is somehow falling apart in some areas and staying together in others. Like if you look at it's Disney Princess one, it's dying. It's very clear. If you look at its Marvel one, it's starting to get a reboot. Like I've seen Fantastic Four. Sure, did it feel a little bit like Incredibles rebooted? Yeah, but it was great. Like it was a good movie. It's really weird, like figuring out that balance with Disney right now. We'll see what Star Wars does. I mean, if Candy stays in there, it's gonna be rough, but we'll see.
Well, I think a lot of people have made up their mind. They're not going to watch Star Wars as long as Kennedy's there.
That's fair. I respect what's his name? Filoni enough
Dave.
to watch what he does, but
Well, even Dave Filoni has kind of turned
yeah,
on us.
yeah.
Now,
I'm watching it closely.
How about Favreau?
John Favreau, I still have respect for John Favreau.
Yeah.
Though I haven't heard from him since the end of The Mandalorian.
That's
Well,
fair.
not even that. I think the last time we heard from him was Book of Boba Fett.
I wonder if they're like hiding him for the movie coming out.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even think he has anything to do with that.
I hope it's decent.
Because I know with Book of Boba Fett, originally him and Dave Filoni wrote it, and they did everything. People there kept mentioning Kathleen Kennedy, and Kathleen Kennedy was trying to get her foot in the door with it. John Favreau said, "No, I've had enough of this. I'm done." And he left the project. Kathleen Kennedy stepped in and screwed up the whole thing. They begged him to come back. He said, "Fine, I'll come back, but I don't want to hear one mention of Kathleen Kennedy anywhere. If I hear her name or if I so much as see her on set, I'm done."
That's right.
And what I understand, he did his best to salvage it. And I think what it boiled down to, I think it was over the space Vespas.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Because the space Vespas,
Yeah.
John Favreau did not want those in.
What is it with?
Then
Oh, so I looked it up.
I looked it up. The
yeah.
whole conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
of the
so
Vespas.
Disney and Vespa work together.
Oh.
And you can look this up. Look up Vespa the brand, and you will see Disney Princess Vespas everywhere. It's kind of like Disney and Lego. And they're both making money on any time they put a Vespa anywhere. And it just feels so French.
No, Italian.
Italian, that's right.
Because
I'm
Luca.
sorry.
Luca was a good movie, though.
Luca was decent.
Luca was good.
Lu-
Whenever it came out in 2020,
So-
it
so-
was pure cinema.
I don't know. Luca
Oh.
was pure 2020. So.
Yeah, pure 2020. cinema.
I feel like after Luca, Pixar fell apart clearly.
Mm.
Luca was the best decent film. The last good Pixar film was like way before that though.
Mm.
you got any final comments?
Thoughts about Snow White?
Yeah, we gotta get back to Camelot here and talk about Snow White.
We keep on going around it.
Yeah. Found it, through it, over it.
What
We'll say
what I
we'll
did.
say what is your final analysis?
Final analysis. Movie could have been better, but for what they had, it was pieced together okay.
Well, that goes
Yeah.
back to the whole scrapbooking
Yeah,
thing.
it's just scrapbooking thing again.
It just felt like a lot of money for a lot of sadness.
Yeah.
Well, when you
Pain.
make a movie so hated that you try to re-release it for Mother's Day and you make a grand total of $100 worldwide for
Yeah.
re-releasing it in theaters for one day.
And they didn't even have a "it's Morbin time" meme. It's like at least Sony had a reason why they re-released it.
Yeah, they had a
thought-
morbid time.
Yeah, they had a Morbin
Yeah.
time meme.
That's a thing.
Yep.
No, the whole memes around Snow White was literally, this is where you go to do war because it's empty. Like, just put all the political leaders in a Snow White movie and have them figure out their problems because it's gonna be empty. Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or play it when you're interrogating someone.
yeah,
They'll talk.
yeah, eventually, yeah. Especially if you don't let them like make jokes about it throughout it.
Yeah.
Put him in the chair, just like one of those movies where they tape the eyelids open.
Yeah, kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Chuck. If
Yeah,
you
Chuck.
watch Chuck when they pull the computer out of his brain and just do that, but with Snow White and
I miss Chuck.
Chuck
That
was
was
fun
amazing.
show.
that was such a good movie. Oh, show. Sorry,
That
it
was
such a great show.
That was a fun show.
It was the best.
We need to watch Chuck again.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I will never forget the ending of that.
Oh.
So good.
They end it with a kiss, and I think they end up. I think
Cliffhanger. I think.
yeah,
Oh,
they end
they-
up with a
It's
kiss, which leads to a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think fits the film because that's the pure question of the whole show. Is like, is there magic in the love that them two have for each other?
Yeah.
Which every time they did,
Every time they
It
kissed,
changed.
something happened.
Yeah.
it changed their situation.
But if they had,
Unlike with Snow White,
yeah,
the
it just stayed the same
Jonathan,
problem.
Jonathan and Snow White are still in the same
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
still in the same movie.
Yeah.
like you look at Chuck, there's definitely this kiss, and it's like an immediate change of, oh, our problems are all resolved for a minute here, like right after. It's crazy. But if you watch Snow White, it's definitely not that.
Yeah. With the ending, I'm still torn as to whether or not the ending was a wedding or a coronation.
Yeah.
or both.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
A
any kingdom
wedding.
that would be dumb enough to do both, but
Yeah.
A wedding
imagine
nation.
Well,
imagine how much money they'd have to throw into that.
I mean, it is Disney.
Yeah,
she-
fair enough.
Snow White didn't have a crown on her head, did she?
I don't remember.
I don't remember her having a crown, but everybody was in white.
The
Absolutely everybody.
honest fact is, I think it was a coronation, and the reason is because if it was a wedding, there would be a tangle after scene, and it wasn't. So,
And we would have seen the bouquet probably be caught by the bowmaster. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how you said the bouquet be caught by a guy.
Yes.
This fits that whole movie, and like
Well,
it most
he
clear
had-
so.
Wasn't he the one that had a girl he had a crush on, or was it the other
Yeah,
guy?
but usually the girl catches the bouquet, Zach,
Yes.
not guys.
Yeah, but you never really met the girl.
Well, you also have to remember it's a Disney movie.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like
Disney is the
it's the most clear
Disney
description
is
of this movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Disney is the wokest company in the world.
You're not going to see a coin toss in Disney.
No.
Is it wokest or most woke?
Woke. Well, I say wokest. It depends on.
But
depends
it's
on
one
how you value
syllable,
English.
according to.
Depends on how you
grammar.
value English grammar.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's most woke.
Now, most woke or most broke?
Say
Woke is 2 syllables.
broke is one.
Oh, it's one. I'm sorry.
I say both.
Most broke.
I think it's most. Yeah.
They went the most woke. They shall go the most broke.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, is it a bad movie? Abso-freaking-lutely. There's no escaping it. It is one of the top 5 worst movies I personally have ever seen.
I agree with that. It's bad because it did stay good.
It should have been a Disney decom, a straight to TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, it felt like that. It felt like a Descendants, just a prequel to Descendants.
Y'all ready for the
It didn't even
coldest
feel
take?
like it didn't even feel like
Coldest take? What
Coldest-
does that mean?
Coldest take ever. Instead of a hot take, it's the opposite. Okay.
Okay.
Coldest take ever. Some of Disney TV movies are better than the Snow White movie.
Frozen. Wow.
honestly.
You froze me.
Honestly, the TV series that Disney and their subsidiaries put out are much better than the movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Tangled series was decent. We just couldn't get through it because of all the magic, but
I mean,
it was decent.
let's look at Star Wars for a minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the live action movies were complete and total garbage.
Yeah.
But then you look at the animated series,
Specifically the
Rebels.
animated.
Yeah.
Rebels,
The Clone
Rebels,
Force
the
99.
Clone Wars series, absolutely masterful.
Because technically the Clone Wars movie, or TV show and movie, was actually like 3 separate owners throughout its whole arc. So saying that Disney made the Clone Wars show is kind of a misnomer.
You're meaning the last season of
Yeah,
Clone
the
Wars,
last season of Clone Wars was Disney.
which is
Which was good.
understandable
It was very
because
good,
of
but-
all the lead up to it.
Yeah.
The Clone Wars animated series was actually at the beginning of their ownership of Disney's ownership of Star Wars.
I know, but it started as a Cartoon Network
For
Show.
years.
for
Yeah.
years. And it was
It-
good as that too.
Yeah. It had 3 different broadcast stations. But yeah.
But Bad Batch was a good show.
Bad Batch was amazing. All seasons of that were great. Rebels was enjoyable, but that was like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Back when Disney was meh.
I mean, let's
Back
face
when
it,
every-
Disney's been mad for years.
But I mean like good meh, not bad meh.
Yeah.
Back when Disney XD was big.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, when we had shows like Kicking It. That
or
way
Zeke
every-
and Luther or
Whenever Big Time Rush was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Not Netflix,
on
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
times.
I mean, all in all, Snow White, I would not want to watch it again. I would not recommend it. While yes, it is possible to escape this experience without the same initial gag reflex one might get from deep throating a dragon, the after effects it leaves you with is still just as painful as getting spit roasted by a tarantula.
So you went, he switched the two, Nick. Deep throating a tarantula.
I'm so confused.
Being spit roasted by a dragon. Okay. He switched to two animals, okay?
Okay.
Eating a tarantula, right?
Oh.
And getting spit roasted
Okay.
by
I get
a
it.
dragon.
I get it now. Okay, I get it.
It's a Tuesday, everybody.
Tuesdays are my least favorite days, okay?
And
that's the truth.
And to think tomorrow I'm gonna be in a live stream all day.
It's okay.
We'll
I
be
have
praying
what's
for you.
called work.
I have what's called class. Yay.
Which is your work, so.
Yeah. Avoid Snow White like the plague unless you either want to make yourself feel better about your own mistakes or you want to kill the last of your brain cells.
The honest fact is, avoid Snow White like a plague unless you want to catch the plague.
Because I certainly would rather catch the plague.
And once you catch the plague, watch the flu episode from Parks and Rec. You'll be okay.
Please stop pooping.
Stop pooping!
Alright. This has been Warevo with my co-hosts Nick and Zach.
So,
Well, bye, actually.
bye.
And join us next time for the next episode of Storming Camelot. I almost said Camelot.
Storming Camelot.
Storming Camelot.
Right.
Can you tell we're flying by the seat of our pants here?
I am a pilot, so.
It's okay, we can skip it.
Musical number here.